O children fair, attend with eager heart to Heidi's tale, sweet maid of alpine art. In verdant hills, where Miyazaki's pen did craft her joys with grandsire stern, and then, with Peter, friend of gentle soul, she roams midst Alps' embrace, where nature's beauty foams. In Frankfurt's halls, with Clara's kin she dwells, where friendship blooms as fragrant as the dells. Seek hidden flowers in secret nooks they lie, and play her games beneath the azure sky. This vision fair on video stage doth shine. Like, share, subscribe, partake of joy divine.
Sprichst du Deutsch? Dann klicke auf diesen Stall.
Do you speak English? Then click on this shed.
Tu parles français? Alors clique sur cette étable.
Great! Come on then. Did you choose a goat the last time you played? If so, click on it and you can carry on playing where you left off. If not, then choose a goat now. From now on, this is your goat. It will remember everything you've done with me. The further you get in the game, the higher it will climb up the mountain. Off you go! How nice to see you! I'd like to play a story with you. My story, and Peter's, and Clara's, and of course, Grandfather's. But first, I want to tell you how I came to live with my grandfather up in the mountains. My parents died when I was very young. For 4 years, I lived in a little town with my Aunt Detta. But then she got a new job and had to move to Frankfurt. She couldn't take me with her, so I came to live with Grandfather. One warm spring day, we drove across the river to Meienfeld. From Meienfeld, we had to walk up the mountain until we reached the little village of Dorfli. The people in the village were shocked when they heard what Aunt Detta was planning to do. They didn't like Grandfather because he didn't talk to anyone or go to church, but Aunt Detta was adamant. It was a long walk to Grandfather's. On the way, we met Peter with his goats. You should have seen his face. Aunt Detta made me put all my clothes on top of one another so that she wouldn't have to carry them. I was boiling, so I took them all off again. When Peter and the goats saw me in my undershirt, they laughed themselves silly. Being up in the Alpen meadows was wonderful. We raced up the mountain like lightning. Grandfather didn't exactly look pleased to see me and Aunt Detta. She hadn't told him we were coming. I think that made him furious. He sent Aunt Detta packing. But to me, Grandfather was very nice. He let me choose where I wanted to sleep and helped me to make my bed out of straw. When it was finished, Grandfather and I knew we would get on very well together.
Heidi settled in with the Arm Uncle very quickly. She had not only taken her grandfather to her heart, but Swanee and Beary the goats as well. But she was happiest of all when Goat Peter came visiting.
Whee! It's just so wonderful here. I've got something important to tell you. There are 2 objects hidden in each of my pictures. You've got to find them before you can go on with the story. The first object is a flower. I did a very good job of hiding that one. The second is a game. You can't go on until you've completed the exercise. When this little bird appears, you'll know you've found and solved everything. Have fun! Look, you found the first flower.
Oh no, I've forgotten my breakfast. One day, I'll forget to go to bed.
That'll be the day. Nanny Goat Peter, just you wait. If he sleeps too long, he'll be late. Can you hear the goat's bells? You can play a tune on them. Look. Your first task is to play the tune, and that goes like this. I play you a tune. To play it yourself, you just have to click on the bells in the right order. To make it a bit easier, the baton will show you which colour bell is to be played next. Now it's the red one, so you just have to click on the red bell. If that's too easy for you, then click on the more difficult game. Then you only see the sequence of colours at the beginning. Do you want to play a tune using the colours or from memory? Now it's your turn. Good luck! Bravo! You've completed the task. Oh, that's Pete. Click on him. Then you'll see what he's got in store for you. That's our outside loo. It always pongs a bit. Without the stool, I can't get onto the seat.
Yeah. You'd better shut the door, otherwise the smell will attract the flies.
Afterwards, I'll make cheese from Burley's milk.
Oh yes, I love Burley cheese. Grandfather lives downstairs and I live upstairs. Grandfather made this high stool specially for me. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Good! Do you want to play a tune using the colours or from memory? Listen carefully and try and remember the melody. Here we go! Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Woo! We're going right to the top!
The first time she saw an alpine meadow, Heidi couldn't believe her eyes. In the meantime, she's got used to the beautiful flowers and fantastic views.
Meh! Meh!
We live down there. Keep your voice down, there's a marmot.
What, like the stuff we put on bread? It can whistle really well, almost as well as you, Peter. Peter, look! The mountains!
Are on fire. Oh, that's just the sun setting.
It's so beautiful! Oh, you found the second flower! Great! Look, Peter, a raven!
That's not a raven, that's an eagle.
Oh, is it? Are you sure it isn't a beagle?
Look, Heidi, ibex.
Oh, what's an eye bag?
Ibex. They're goats with horns.
So many beautiful flowers. That reminds me of a great game. Now let's pick the flowers for a bouquet. But we have to find particular flowers. Up here, you can see which flowers we're looking for. If you find one, drag and drop it to the bouquet. You'll soon see if you picked the right flower. Should it be easy or difficult to pick the flowers? Be careful. You're not allowed more than 2 mistakes or the game's over. Good! You found the first flower. Exactly! That's the second flower. Great! You finished the exercise.
Keep your voice down, there's a marmot.
What, like the stuff we put on bread? It can whistle really well, almost as well as you, Peter. Do you want to go on with the story? Good. Should it be easy or difficult to pick the flowers? Here you have to find 7 flowers. But be warned, some will be the wrong way round, so look carefully. You're not allowed more than 2 mistakes or the game's over. Good! You found the first flower. Exactly! That's the second flower. Pity, this flower isn't right for the bouquet. Good, now we've got 3 flowers. Four flowers, better and better. Now we just need another 2 flowers. Super! The bouquet's almost finished. Hooray! You've done it! If you want, you can play again. want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Off we go to Peter's grandmother.
Peter lived with his mother Brigitte and his blind grandmother in a little hut. Grandmother sat at her spinning wheel all day and span wool. Heidi loved Peter's granny and visited her nearly every day. She had been in the mountains for a while now. Her first winter was coming to an end.
How nice to see you, Heidi.
The snow outside is so deep, Granny.
Come in.
It was just the wind, Grandmother.
Is that difficult what you're doing, Granny?
Oh, Heidi, I've been spinning for so many years now.
But Granny, you're sitting absolutely still.
But she's still spinning wool, which can then be knitted into warm pullovers.
Come in.
It was just the wind, Grandmother.
What kind of poltergeist was that?
I'll have this shutter fixed in a minute.
Who's that outside?
Heidi's grandfather is repairing the house, Grandmother.
The Almanker. Doing something for someone else? Who'd have thought it? We've got you to thank for this, Heidi. He's doing it on your account.
The third flower. Wonderful.
The stove's hungry, just like me. This bread is as hard as stone.
It certainly is. I can't bite into it most of the time. My teeth aren't up to it anymore.
Soft white rolls would be the best thing for Grandmother, but you can't get anything like that around here. Hey, stay!
Great! Now we can play a game. Here you have to find out what goes together. Here you can see some picture cards. Take a good look at the pictures on the cards. Do you know which go together? Exactly! Cup and plate go together. Click on the card with the cup on it and drag and drop it to the one with the plate. If you get hold of the wrong card, it'll just slip back to its original position. Think hard about what goes together. You're only allowed 2 mistakes. If you click here, the task will be made a bit easier. If you click here, the task will be made a bit harder. Off you go. Good luck! Bravo! You've completed the task. If you click here, the task will be made a bit easier. Now you have to find 3 cards that belong together. The goat gives milk, which then Grandfather uses to make lovely cheese. With the axe, Grandfather chops wood to make a fire when it's cold, or if he wants to cook. Exactly! Undershirt, dress and hat belong together. They're mine. Right. Peter's bag, hat and shirt belong together. You did that very well. If you want, you can play again. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Come on then.
Heidi has been living with her grandfather for 3 years now. 3 very happy years. Spring, summer, autumn or winter. For Heidi, every season in the mountains is a time full of wonder and adventure.
Today Aunt Detta suddenly turned up. Now she's with Grandfather in the hut. What on earth can she want?
Say what you've come to say, then leave, Dieter.
It's time Heidi did some proper learning.
Heidi's perfectly happy where she is.
Grandfather said I should wait outside. I don't think he likes Aunt Detta very much. I bet that tickles. That's the 4th flower. Fantastic! Wow! You've discovered the Find the Picture game. Here you have to look closely. Over the big picture, you'll see miniature pictures. What's in the little pictures is also somewhere in the big picture. Can you see where? Then click on it. If you spot it correctly, you'll see a circle. If you want to find 3 parts, click here. If you want to find 5 parts, click here. Keep your eyes peeled. Now the game will be a bit more difficult. That was the first one. Very good. Number 2. Well spotted. You don't miss a thing, do you? Carry on. Well done. Now there's only one missing. Great! You've finished the exercise. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Yes. So it's off to Frankfurt.
Look, there's lots of nice things you can get your friends. And you can come back here straight away afterwards, Heidi. It's just a short visit.
Aunt Dete hadn't been telling the truth. Heidi wasn't allowed to go back to Dörfli. She had to stay in Frankfurt for a long time. She went to live with a sick and lonely little girl called Clara Sesemann. Clara's mother was dead and her father was always traveling, so Clara was on her own a lot. She was very happy to have someone to play with. Heidi and Clara quickly became best friends. But Heidi didn't feel at home at the Sesamans.
The Sesamans live in this magnificent great house. Let me just show you who lives here. This time, you don't have to look for a flower or a game. There's nothing hidden here. There's a huge, really dark hall. That's Tinette, the maid. Tinette's a pet. Sebastian is a domestic servant. Fräulein Rottermeier doesn't allow us to talk to him, so Clara and I have to do it in secret. Clara can't walk, hence the wheelchair.
How does the alphabet go? A, B, C. There's only one right answer, and that's it.
In a study, Clara and I have lessons with our tutor. That's a kind of private teacher. And this is my room. Fräulein Rottenmeier is terribly strict, and I can never please her. She calls me Adelheid instead of Heidi. Clara and I sometimes call her Fräulein Mercy.
Mercy!
Up there's where Tinette and Sebastian live. Up there's where Tinette and Sebastian live. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Yes? Okay, let's go inside.
Heidi had never been to school, so she couldn't read or write. Now at last, she was going to learn. Clara had never been to school either. Rich families like hers engaged private tutors. Clara's came every day to give Heidi and Clara their lessons.
Clara is my very best friend.
Mercy! Help! Wild animals!
Some of Heidi's kittens are hiding in the house. Can you find them? If you find one, click on it, and off it'll go to the basket. You can make the catching easier or more difficult. There are 7 kittens hiding in the house. You have to find them before Frau Sesaman gets here, so get going. You little runaway. Caught. Where do you think you're going? That's that. Finished.
Thank goodness. The kittens have been rounded up.
And Grandma hasn't arrived yet. Great!
Bravo! You've completed the task.
Clara's grandmother, Frau Sesaman, will be coming to visit soon. I want you to have learnt to read by then, Adelheid.
Yes, Fräulein Rottermeier. A, B, C, D,
E, not Do try and remember.
Fresh air.
Sit down, Adelheid. We're going to practice our alphabet.
What time is it, please?
You found the 5th flower. Well done.
Well, really, mister.
K-L-M-N-O-P-Q. Come on, it's not so difficult, Adelheid.
M's my favourite, as in moo. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Great!
Towns don't have mountains or alpine meadows. Heidi missed the countryside a lot in Frankfurt. Clara's grandmother noticed this at once, so she took Clara and Heidi out to a big park for a picnic together.
You are such a lovely granny, just like Peter's. Another flower! Great! He's got a nose as big as Joseph, our uncle's dog. But he'd be too lazy to go sniffing around under bushes. Look!
Oh!
Let's see what we have here. This looks like a game.
A tasty task. Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? Now look for all the things that were in the basket and put them back in. To do that, just click on objects and drag and drop them to the basket. Wrong objects will jump out of the basket again by themselves. You're not allowed more than 2 mistakes or the game's over. The game can be made easier or harder. Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? Drag and drop the right things to the basket. Good! Exactly! You remembered that very well. Excellent! Correct, that was in the basket. Great, you've completed the task.
This is the first time I've ever been in a park. It's wonderful.
Yippee! The game can be made easier or harder. Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? Drag and drop the right things to the basket. Excellent! Right! Correct, that was in the basket. No, that wasn't in the basket. Good! Oops, that was wrong. Oh dear, that was that, I'm afraid. Would you like to play again? Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Come on!
Frankfurt was already a big city in Heidi's day. Lots of craftsmen had their businesses here, and lots of people lived in the houses, some in big flats, others in smaller ones. Sometimes Heidi would walk the streets, looking for a spot from where she could see mountains and meadows.
Houses, houses. Nothing but houses and streets. I can barely see the sky. At the tailor's, you can have fine clothes made for you, but only rich people can afford clothes like that. Wow! You found the flower! Brilliant! I've been up there, but even from the church steeple you can't see any mountains. Well done! You found the game! Okay. Here, you're my tourist guide. You have to guide me through the streets to the church steeple. But be careful that I don't bump into anything. Oh dear! The game can be easy or difficult. It's up to you. Off we go. Be careful. You don't have to worry about the time. Great! We're there! You've completed the task! The game can be easy or difficult. It's up to you. Stop. Now it's going to get difficult. You have to really watch out I don't bump into anything. Otherwise, Fräulein Rottenmeier will come and she mustn't find me. You should also keep an eye on the church clock. I have to be there by the time it strikes 3. Good luck! Oh dear, I'm so sorry.
Hey!
Do forgive me. Pity. Try again straight away. Off we go. Be careful.
Oh!
Sorry. Click. Heavy objects are carried on horse-drawn wagons like this. All the craftsmen have signs like this hanging over their shops. Here at the bakery, the Sesamans buy delicious soft white rolls. I wonder where the station is. Oh well, I can't go and see Grandfather anyway. I gave Clara my solemn word I wouldn't leave her here by herself. And a promise is a promise and cannot be broken. Heavy objects are carried on horse-drawn wagons like this. Lots of people only eat meat on Sundays because meat and sausages are so expensive. I like goat's cheese best. But the Sesamans don't eat it. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Okay.
Heidi talked so much about the mountains that Fräulein Rottenmeier ended up forbidding her from mentioning them. But Heidi missed them terribly. Every night she dreamt of the mountains. One night she dreamt she was in Grandfather's hut, got up and, still asleep, went outside.
Everyone thought you were a ghost. Only Papa and the doctor realised that it was you.
Really?
I miss Heidi a lot, Joseph. I wonder if I'll ever see her again. Maybe she's become a fine city girl.
I'm sorry, Clara, but Heidi has to go home again at once. She's so homesick that it's making her ill.
I know. Well, maybe I can visit her in the mountains sometime. Here's something you'll like.
Ah, this is the number game. Look, these are my presents for Grandfather, Peter, and Peter's grandmother. Do you know how many each is going to get? Count the presents and drag and drop the right number to the sign. If you select the more difficult version, instead of numbers, there are little exercises to do. The game can be either hard or easy. You choose. Oh, now you've got some counting to do. The result of one exercise must match the number of objects. All correct. Well done. Bravo! You've completed the task.
I'm sorry, Clara, but Heidi has to go home again at once. She's so homesick that it's making her ill.
I know. Well, maybe I can visit her in the mountains sometime.
There's nothing wrong with you apart from homesickness.
I don't know what the matter with me is. I just feel so terribly sad sometimes.
Oh, you're nothing but trouble, child. Well, I suppose it's not really your fault. For heaven's sake, what's that?
Whoopee! The 8th flower!
Oh,
mercy! I think I'm going to faint.
A thunderstorm. I don't like them at all.
It's already passing, and anyway, nothing can happen to us here in the house.
Oh, mercy! I think I'm going to faint.
Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Yes? Then let's go, off to Grandfather's.
Saying goodbye to Clara was very hard for Heidi, but she was happy to be going home again. It was very good that she'd learnt to read and write. Now she and Clara could write to each other.
The journey to the mountains takes a long time. Let's play a game to pass the time on the way. I'd like to drive this locomotive into the mountains, but there aren't any rails. They're lying around here. You have to put them together, from Frankfurt Station to the mountains. Then I can go home at last. You can make the track laying easier here. You just have to make sure that the two stations are connected without any gaps in the tracks. There are also places where you can't lay any tracks. Here, expert track laying is called for. Just try it out. Shall we make it easier or more difficult? Have lots of fun building your railway. What a shame. Something's wrong. Check the tracks again, please. I'd like to drive this locomotive into the mountains, but there aren't any rails. They're lying around here. You have to put them together, from Frankfurt Station to the mountains. As a train expert, you have to switch the tracks round as needed. To turn them around, click on them. There are also places where you can't lay any tracks. And there are special tracks that can only be used in certain places. You just have to make sure that the two stations are connected without any gaps in the tracks. Yoo-hoo! Off we go! Soon I'll be back at Grandfather's! Soon I'll be back at Grandfather's! You can go on with the story or carry on playing here.
The Alm uncle, Peter and Peter's grandmother couldn't believe their eyes when Heidi suddenly appeared in their midst again. The first thing she did was distribute her presents: soft white rolls for Peter's grandmother, sausages for the ever-hungry Peter, and tobacco for grandfather. After a few days, it was as if Heidi had never been away. One day, Peter brought 3 letters to the hut.
Oh, so you're the postman too nowadays, are you, Goat Prince? Thank you.
Joseph has found a snail. Not even I would eat that.
Snails are so yummy, they tickle your tummy.
I didn't know you could read so well.
It's brilliant to be able to write to each other. I'm so happy about getting a letter from Clara. Grandfather! Clara's written to say that she's going to come and visit us. But why is she bringing Fräulein Rottenmeier with her?
Well, Clara can't really travel on her own.
No, probably not. But Fräulein Rottenmeier, of all people.
Herr Siesemann and the doctor have written to me. They think that the mountain air could be good for Clara. They send you hearty greetings, Goat Prince.
Me? But they don't even know me. So there was something in the post for me too.
Hey, that's my dress, Snowflake. Come on, let's play a game. This is an exercise for good observers. You have to be eagle-eyed. Have a good look at these goats. To which of them does this hair pattern belong? Have you spotted it? Then click on this goat. One more thing. Have a good look before you click on a goat. If you get the wrong one, the patterns will be mixed afresh and you'll have to start again from the beginning. Should the game be easy or hard? Look for the goat in the herd whose coat matches one of the patterns. Yes! This goat's coat is exactly the same pattern. You've finished the exercise. Should the game be easy? Now there are 2 patterns that match the hair of 2 goats. Can you find them? Yes! This goat's coat is exactly the same pattern. You've done it! If you want, you can play again. Click here to leave the game. Oh, that's the 9th flower.
Adelheid, behave yourself.
Mercy! want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Off we go!
Heidi couldn't wait to see Clara again. At last the moment came when Clara and Fräulein Rottenmeier arrived in Dörfli. Together with Grandfather, Heidi welcomed the guests, who were to stay with her in Grandfather's old house.
Clara's here! Clara's here! 3 cheers! Clara's here! At last! Wonderful! There's the 10th flower.
You're Peter, aren't you? Peter is just as I imagined him.
I've been so looking forward to seeing you. Clara, you're to stay here all summer, okay?
Tomorrow, we'll all go up into the mountains. Heidi can't wait to show you everything.
I can't wait to see everything.
Grandfather used to live in this house. We've really done it up nicely.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Did you say nicely?
This is where we'll be sleeping tonight, Clara.
Well, Goat General, what have you done with your troops?
They must have the day off today.
Grandfather used to live in this house. We've really done it up nicely.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Did you say nicely?
This is where we'll be sleeping tonight, Clara.
What the?
Oh, you found the game! Uh-oh. Here you've got to put the picture back together again. Drag and drop the different parts to the right places. We can make the puzzle easier or harder. It's up to you. Have fun with your jigsaw. Exactly! That's perfect! You've completed the exercise. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Great, let's go!
Clara quickly settled into life in Dörfli, even if she did sometimes regret that she couldn't walk. She would have loved to run around in the meadows with Heidi and Peter. Clara was to stay longer at Grandfather's, but Fräulein Rottenmeier had to return to Frankfurt. Reason enough Heidi found for a celebration.
Oh, Fräulein Clara, please wait until everyone is seated?
What's that scrabbling around on your arm, Peter?
What? Where? Oops. I really fell for that one.
Eating outside in the open air. Whatever next? Well, I must say, it does look very tasty.
Come on then, catch me if you can.
Well, Clara, wouldn't you like to run about like that?
Oh, I'll never be able to do that.
You can learn. You only have to want to.
Great! A game! This exercise is all about colours, shapes and patterns. The easy and more difficult games are a bit different this time. So first, choose the kind of game you'd like to play and then I'll explain it. 5 lanterns are already hanging on the paper chain. Now you have to hang the other 4 in the gaps. Watch out, because there are lanterns in different colours, different shapes, and with different patterns. You can only hang up lanterns that match their neighbours in shape, colour or pattern. Like this one, for example, is the same shape as the first lantern and the same colour as the third lantern. Just drag and drop it onto the paper chain. It's not easy, but you'll manage, I'm sure. Off you go, but be careful, you're only allowed 2 mistakes. Great! You finished the exercise.
Come on then, catch me if you can.
Well, Clara, wouldn't you like to run about like that?
Oh, I'll never be able to do that.
You can learn. You only have to want to.
Look, there's the 11th flower. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Now it's going to get exciting.
Clara stayed the whole summer with Heidi and her grandfather. She loved being in the mountains. She and Heidi had moved into the Alm hut up the mountain from the village. But now autumn was approaching and the day of Clara's departure drew closer. Clara's grandmother and Herr Sesemann had arrived from Frankfurt. What neither of them knew was that Clara had been practicing walking with Heidi. Untiringly, day after day. Heidi was very strict, but the constant practice had been worth it.
We have to wait for the right moment. Then they'll fall over backwards in surprise. Snowflake, I'm so happy!
Listen to what I learned from Peter. I didn't think Papa and Grandma would be able to do that too.
Amazed is what they'll be, amazed.
Little Swan and Little Bear want to come with us.
Who knows what they just said to each other?
We're eternally in your debt, Alm Uncle. You've looked after our Clara so well.
She looks so wonderfully rested and healthy. It's a miracle.
Oh, thank you. But it's all thanks to Heidi. Heidi and the good mountain air.
Look!
There's a bit too much action for him here, I think. So the last flower was at Grandfather's? I couldn't remember where I'd hidden it.
We're eternally in your debt, Alm Uncle. You've looked after our Clara so well.
She looks so wonderfully rested and healthy. It's a miracle.
Oh, thank you. But it's all thanks to Heidi. Heidi and the good mountain air.
Amazed is what they'll be, amazed.
Listen to what I learned from Peter. I didn't think Papa and Grandma would be able to do that too. Look!
There's a bit too much action for him here, I think. On a count of 3, there's a surprise for you. 1, 2, 3.
Well, bless my soul, Clara. You can walk. I can hardly believe it. That's wonderful.
Heidi hadn't expected the summer to be so wonderful. Clara could walk. It was like a miracle. But it had also been hard work. Heidi had never been happier.
These flowers you gathered smell wonderful.
Promise you'll come and visit me in the mountains again?
I promise. It's so beautiful here.
There's nothing as lovely as this in Frankfurt.
Mercy. The child can walk. Let's hope he doesn't get even more trouble now.
It's time to say goodbye. So, how did that go again?
Hey friends, it's Good Boy. Come join the delight. With jewel pets we venture in sparkles so bright. Though anims and watched, their charms plain to see. Cute Ruby and friends bring such joy, don't you agree?